In this episode, we're back out after a long wet winter in Melbourne, once again to explore the Marysville area. Come along with us as we explore the beauty of 15 Mile Hut, Mount Duffy, and face some unexpected challenges.
What happened?
In this video, we're back out after a bit of a wet winter here in Victoria, meaning we haven't had much of a chance to really get out and go and do some exploring, but we're finally back and we're going to explore the Marysville area again, up to an area called Cambarville, and we're hoping to go and see 15 Mile Hut and also Mount Duffy.
We actually created this track ourselves, and you can find it on the website if you'd like to follow along and give it a go yourselves as well. It's a nice medium track for an easy, fun day out with the family. So we're just looking forward to having a good time, really, with the boys.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes, given that in the last few days we've had 40 to 50 millimetres of rain. Everything's dried off pretty quickly, and there's not a whole lot of signs of damp while we've been out here. Not heaps of damp or sitting water or a lot of wetness. But we do expect that given we'll be underneath the canopies of some of the rainforest, that it means that the water doesn't dry out as much, so it could be a bit muddy. But we've actually been up this way a few weeks ago to map out this track to begin with, and it was similar sort of conditions then, and it wasn't too bad. So it had a few slippery bits, but nothing that we weren't able to tackle, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride and see what it's like for yourselves.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me.
What happened?
If you're enjoying these videos that we're putting out, it would be great if you could like and subscribe. It helps a lot and encourages us to keep creating more. After a quick bite of lunch at the Cambarville picnic ground, it was time for us to head to Cambarville Road, which was towards our first track, Messmate Ridge Track.
Mama?
I've got the tyres down to 22 psi just to give us a bit of comfort and a bit of extra grip.
How'd you manage that?
Mama!
too far into the track, we encountered a couple of fallen trees blocking our path. We stopped to assess and figure out our next move. Meanwhile, the boys had a play and were extremely intrigued by the fallen trees, bugs and mud. So I think we're going to go around this one. While we could probably cut it all out, we'd be here for the next hour or so with the chainsaw, and it's just not a great use of our time. So we'll turn back and we can find a bypass. There's plenty of bypasses around here, and we'll get to the next section of track. So we're here on the map at the moment, and that's where the obstacle is. I've dropped the pin so other people can see it. What we'll do is we'll head back towards where we actually came from, and we can bypass using Sandstone Road up until the point here, because much as we wanted to do the part that we're at the moment, it's just not worth our time trying to pass by it.
We're back! We made it back!
Yeah, we're
Here we
back on track again, so we'll continue going on after we've done a bit of a loop, which is one of the really good things about this area, is that if you've got a section of track that is blocked for some reason, you just backtrack and then you can come around, you can join back in the next part. So looking forward to continuing on now. Just tell me when it goes off the screen. When you go off the screen, I guess I should say.
Bumpity, bumpity, bump, bump, bump.
Pretty rocky too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness.
After winding our way through the dense bushland and towering rainforest, we finally reached 15 Mile Hut. As we arrived, we took a moment to admire the lush landscape, the vibrant greenery, and the quiet sounds of the creek running next to the hut, creating an atmosphere that was both peaceful and relaxing. It wasn't long until we came across our next obstacle, a fallen tree blocking our route that we needed to move out of our way.
Okay, almost at the top.
After spending more than an hour at the peak of Mount Duffy, taking in the views, playing on fallen trees, and talking with another gentleman who was operating a radio repeater to support a classic car rally, it was time to head home. But not before finding another steep hill to drive up. However, the camera never does these any justice.
We're going to go up this big hill.
Big hill. You might need a bit more momentum than that to get up. You took the sunglasses off, did you? Oh, that's good. I'll look at them. Great.
We're almost done. That was pretty cool.
That was cool. Something to eat? Yeah, I'll go with some food. We'll just get back on this road. So we're on our way home now. It's been a really fun day. We ended up off our track twice, off our own route. The first time you saw because of all the trees in the way. And then the second time we just chose a different way to go home actually because it's getting a bit late. We need to get the boys to bed soon. So we just chose a faster way home, but that led to a really fun track that we decided to go along. Just this really steep hill that we saw, we're just like, yeah, why not? We'll just do it. One of the good things about this area is that you can just swap and change, and it doesn't really make too much of a difference to the type of tracks that you're going along. there's not really many routes where you have to turn around and end up on like a really hard technical things.
Yeah, as Natalie said, that this whole area has so many different options, and if you bring a mapping app like New Tracks along with you, whenever you get somewhere and you see all these little side tracks off to the side, you can check to see where they're going, how difficult they'll be, if you even want to attempt them, or if for some reason you happen to get stuck along the way because of trees being down, and there's a lot of trees down in the area at the moment that we didn't clear some, we cleared some others, that you can find alternate routes, you can backtrack and find another way around and come back to the overall destination that you wanted to get to. But otherwise, yeah, it was a really, really fun day, and looking forward to coming back here and exploring a bit more again in the future.